Hi and welcome to Gamers Web. Today we're going to carry on our look at Warhammer 40,000 Conquest Part Works magazine by Hachette Partworks and Games Workshop. And this is it, folks. We're on the final countdown. This is issue 79. Next week is the final issue of this magazine. It's been a long road, really, but we're finally getting there. Okay, so issue 79 comes with these Magnavent Walkways. Comes with part 1 of this, which is just your top part of your walkways, and then part 2, which is next week, will come with the ladders and the spider crane thing and the supports and what have you. And I also think it comes with this wee tub thing here. Right, so I've not seen this out of the box before. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than this. The detail's great, as you can see, just looking at the actual vents themselves and all the details, all the bolts and screws and the other bits and pieces that are on there. It looks really, really good, but it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. Okay, right, so we got 2 of those. So we're going to look at Death Guard Defilers and Learn to Play 3 Ways. And then as we turn over, your final conquest, the battle for Corvan 2 ends. So and then issue 80 comes with the last parts of it, of your walkway and how to paint it. Okay, let's just jump straight in. Okay, so Death Guard Defilers. These are big crab-like chaos engines that have got a demon bound inside them. They were all the rage about 8-9 years ago when they first came out. They were really, really popular, but they seem to have died down in popularity now, partly because they're quite expensive, and to be honest, I'm not sure that Games Workshop sell that many of them anymore, but they're quite formidable in combat. Now, it's a big walking engine. It's got 6 legs and a big weapon on the front, normally an autocannon or something like that. But you see it's got battle cannon, havoc launcher, reaper autocannon, demonic entity which is bound inside it, and then you've got your twin heavy flamer, defiler claws, which are really, really difficult to they do a lot of damage, and then the defiler scourge, which is like a flail weapon. Using the same chassis, you had the soul grinders. This was like a demon that had the metallic body part fused into it, and they're quite big. They're about that big when they were built, and they look quite nasty, but never really been one for chaos, so I wasn't really very enamoured with them. And there's pictures of the actual miniatures themselves. Looking at the God Slaanesh, which is one of the later Chaos Gods. Slaanesh's awakening more or less spelled the end for the Eldari race. It kind of doomed them, because when he woke, most of them died, and he awoke because of the Eldar and their debauchery. And then have another quick showcase here for your Slaanesh miniatures. They've got lots of boobs and lots of feminine features, but they're also got lots of masculine features as well, because they're meant to be pansexual, no real gender identity at all. And this is the Greater Demon, the Keeper of Secrets, which is an amazing looking miniature, and this contorted epitome is absolutely awesome. It's one of the best miniatures that Games Workshop do. Okay, so Landspeeder Storm. We've looked at Landspeeders before, but because we've actually had Landspeeders in the magazine. This is Landspeeder Storm, which is like a heavy troop carrier and uses scouts. And then we get onto our final assembly guide. So as I started off this magazine, I'm going to finish it. Clippers and glue safety. Don't run with your clippers, guys. It's dangerous, and always use your glue in a well-vented area. And then the walkways are just going to be quite simple to put together. Obviously, you won't have all these pieces here right now, because you don't have any of the side struts, you don't have the crane section, and you don't. I think, yes, we've got some of the upper details, but we don't have all of them. And then how to play 3-way. So you've got the rule book, campaign book, and chapter approved, which are the advanced rules for 40k. And then you've got the open play, narrative play, and then competitive play, or match play as they're calling it here. Terror from the Deep is a mission, and then introducing us to Warhammer stores and that's the end of that. Okay, so as I said, this is the penultimate issue. We're getting ready to finish the magazine off now, and it's been a great ride. We've had some really good issues, we've had some really, really bad issues, and some very mediocre ones, but all in all, it's pretty impressive. Once again, I know I've said this past few videos, but I mean it. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in and watched these videos. It does mean a lot. And I will catch you next time for the final issue of Warhammer 40,000 Conquest. As always, I've been Mark, and thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.